Alright, well I accidentally restarted the game. We just gotta redo a very short part of the game. But, so here we are, right? Well, here, I'm gonna try this.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Huh.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Nobody cares.
Here it comes.
Nope. Whoa, what the? What happened? It restarted the whole game.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Same thing?
What if he had to make a decision?
Oh no!
What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
No!
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
I don't want to wait.
Nothing will hurt me.
Get out of here.
Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days.
Oh, this is different.
Had
Listen.
years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
It's different again.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers
they're not
would
coming
come.
now. Come on.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
Alright, enough. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it twice. Alright, let's go.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Alright. Let's go along with what we're supposed to be doing. Back to the boss's office, and I won't fuck it up this time.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Here we go. Gotta get to that mind control area again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Watch this, before he even tells me what it is, I'm gonna do it.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
Oh no!
With some calming New Age music.
New Age music! Oh my god! No, he's playing shitty New Age music from the 80s! No! No! Stop playing this!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, now we're back on track. Fucking New Age music. Phil Collins. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. Okay. Continuing on.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope, let's follow Escape. Let's see what this does.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Alright, let's see what it is. Let's see what the violent death ends up being.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Alright, but he wouldn't. Instead,
at this point,
went to his death.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Very nice. Well, that wasn't a violent death. All he did was fall through the floor. Oh, here we go. He didn't die.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Oh, look!
to his
He's gonna get
demise,
flattened.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh boy.
Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. Huh?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
What the fuck? The narrator
In a single
changed.
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
It changed. What the? No, it didn't happen. What on earth? Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Whoa, look at this. Holy
When
shit.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Whoa.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Whoa, this is trippy. Nature painting. It's like all the things they use in the game. Stanley's computer. The office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Huh. The corridor. The pacing was important to get it right. This is like behind the scenes of the developers. The two doors. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. The rest of the game emerged as an extension from this. Huh. Office computers. Looks almost playing solitaire. The office. The button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Huh. Look, here's the credits. The actual credits of the game. You can go two different ways. You go to the light or towards the dark. What's the difference? Even more stuff. Look. The office. Maintenance room. The copy machine. Uh-huh. The point of the Stanley Parable HD Remix is to lose. The point is to win. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD Remix. More endings, fewer endings. More narrators, fewer narrators. Look at this. Uh-huh. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. How do you make a JRPG? Dead Strong Bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Ben. What the fuck? These are what they sent them in email? Wow. What the fuck is wrong with people? The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping to a different path. In the early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. The meeting room. Oh, look at this. There's a vent in the lounge. I didn't know that. There's a vent in the lounge. Maintenance layout. The flow of the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. Oh, okay, there is no vent. It was the simplest option that won out. Okay. This is interesting. Look at this. Zending levers? The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color lever they had pulled. Zending? I didn't even get there. Screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Oh, maybe it's the Portal ending. I think it was. It was merged with the Portal ending. Look at this. The Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the Countdown ending. Freedom ending. This is the Freedom ending as it existed in beta. So there's a Freedom ending where you get out? Wow. Monitor room elevator. The Countdown room. Exit. It says that's the exit. Is there anything else I haven't seen yet? Game design mock-up. More of the fake offices. Stanley's office. Alright, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
That's it.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Uh-huh.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two.
Whoa.
You can stop the program before they both
We're
fail.
back here again?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Ah.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Ouch. Well, I'm a pancake now. A human pancake. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. I don't think it restarts. I think it just stays at a black screen with this one. Oh. What happens if I do escape and quit? Quit to menu? Ah, begin the game again. Huh.